I'm on time today, guys. I'm actually consistent to the schedule. To the quote-unquote schedule. I'm actually doing a stream when I said I was gonna be streaming. Guys, holy shit. Ugh. Okay. We're gonna be completing, or hopefully completing. It depends on how long it takes. We're gonna be completing the third case of the first game of Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I plan to finish it today, so we can move on to a new case. Finally, I need to get rid of these badgers. I'm gonna clear the chat. And if anyone decides to pop on in and say hi, welcome, welcome. We'll kick them out, okay? Hey. Get out of your music. Leave! Thank you. Jesus. There's a string on my sock. Hold on. Oh, got it. I got the sock string. It is mine, and I'm going to destroy it by throwing it in the garbage. Okay. Right. Alright. We're just gonna continue where we left off. Oh yeah, that's right. So, we interrogated Wendy Oldbag. We were able to detect footprints. With the help of Super Science Girl. And Lance just appeared out of nowhere. So I guess he's okay. But alright.
Looks like we got the boot again.
With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder.
You mean the infighting between the kidnappers?
Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. Miles, my boy! My boy! Tell me it's true. Tell me that you've really found my boy! Yes, Mr. Amano. We found him earlier in the stadium. Oh, fuck. I forgot the voice that I gave you. Pops? Who are you? Who is this again? I don't remember. Oh, it's Lauren. Okay, her name is Lauren. Oh, and her name is Emma. Okay, Science Girl is Emma. Alright. Okay. Why does... Okay, I guess we're gonna keep on calling her Pops then. Whatever. Okay. I forgot which voice I gave you. I don't remember anything. Then my little Lance is unhurt? He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life is not in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang. I think she was the kidnapper. It's her and the butler. Because the guy that's dead is the butler, and she's clearly dressed in a maid outfit. So, I think it's her. Poor Lance! It must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like a... Did I just get out of the conversation? Okay. Whoops. I don't want to talk to you, Kay. These guys. Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough. It was nothing. I'm still in shock over what happened to Oliver. But I have to say I'm relieved that Lance is alright. Oh, that's right! I mustn't forget to pass on this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him. What the fuck? A letter? A letter? Oh, the way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe he received yet another love letter, you know. Here, take a look for yourself.
Isn't this a breach of confidentiality?
Fuck, it's Tender Lender! It's Viola! Oh, it's the goth chick! It's goth ghost girl with the bandages! Oh no! That's not good. Look at the stamp! Fucking Tenderland. Shit! I hated that case. Absolutely hated it, because it went so far off the rails, okay? It's a very simple love letter.
Oh? Hey, let me see! That's really weird. It's from a loan company. Tender Lender. Looks more like a collection bill to me.
Fucking Tender Lenders in this case, too. God. Okay, hi, ma'am.
He loves me not. He loves me not. Oh, it's the 12th one! No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try.
Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you've gone through.
I suppose if they were me, then...
I believe you said that you are Lance's girlfriend when we first met, correct?
Yes, I am, but... Oh, it's not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. That's a fucking ring pop. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Oh, it's just so wonderful. She doesn't know what a ring pop is?
Whatever. You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop ring?
So which is it? Have you guys not decided if you're going out, or is it just one-sided?
Decided? Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know?
My father used to work for Mr. Amano, so Lance and I grew up together.
I said it out loud! Let's see how that's anything to be embarrassed about. So your father was an employee of the Amano group? What did he do?
I heard his job was to fly around the world on Pegasus.
Pegasus?
Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company. You had me there for a second. Oh my god. But now it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore. Oh, I see. 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned.
Flying Pegasus to whereabouts unknown. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of. So he basically flew into the Bermuda Triangle. Alright.
It's been so long, I don't think we'd recognize him if we were ever to meet again. I'm so sorry, Lauren. But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live! Yes, Lauren, live!
This character is so absurd. About this incident.
Incident? But isn't the kidnapping already over and dealt with? I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident.
How'd you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped?
Oh, that's because of my woman's intuition.
She based everything on that?
I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. Oh, she started fantasizing again. So what are you gonna do now, Mr. Edgeworth?
We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who this other person is. I believe there is one location that might hold a clue or two. The hideout! The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout.
We're still not
Hi! Good one. Nice one.
We're still not allowed in, remember?
Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there's no harm in asking that officer over there to just let us in. Okay! Pretty please!
Let me in,
What do you have to report? Sir! Nothing unusual or out of the ordinary, sir! Where have I heard such a redundancy? Where have I heard such redundancy? Hi, Meekins! Wait, is it Meekins? Wait, oh, damn it. No, it's not Meekins. What the fuck? I don't know. It's just a random ordinary guy. Whatever. Is it possible for you to let us take a look around inside? Sir! Roger, sir! How surprisingly hassle-free. Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to allow me in? Sir! That's true, sir! But Detective Gumshoe asked me personally to let you in, sir! And I couldn't refuse a request from him!
Wow, looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following.
Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you, sir! What is this? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! What? He's a... Oh my god! He's a fucking criminal! Whereabouts unknown after his escape from Pennydent prison? That's... Pennydent. That's probably like a pun or something that I'm not getting. Stole a gun from a guard during his escape. We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are, but despite our surveillance, he has yet to show up. What the fuck? Jesus. I'm determined to finish this book. There are like 400 pages left. This might take till 4 a.m. You go, Mink. You do it. Finish that book. The man in this picture. Isn't this Mr. Oliver Deacon?
The name here says Colin Deveray.
It's the same name as the one on the back of the pendant. It appears that Colin Deveray was his real name. What's this? He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison.
What? Then what was he doing here?
Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up the fact that he was an escaped felon. Oh my god!
Well, now I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
Is there some sort of link between the victim's past and his current case? His police documents are rather detailed. I should take time to give them a thorough read eventually. It's fine. Let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout.
Yeah, I agree. We should investigate first, think later.
More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up until a little while ago, but since then the door has been wide open, sir! I'm not sure I follow what it is you're saying. Care to explain in a bit more detail? Sir! The door was locked down tight when they went to check out the room. So they got about 10 officers to help out and break the door down, sir! I see. Guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Well, let's see what we find. Okay, hold on. He said that there was more to that document. I want to see. I want to read. Wait. Whatever. Okay, I'll get some music first, whatever. So this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed.
While you were tied up for a while in the room next door.
Okay, please. Must you bring that up again? Now then, down to business. There still might be some clues left in this room. Let's try to find out what we can of the other kidnapper's identity. Sir? Yes, sir. Okay, hold on. You. Oh, this is it? Oh, okay, whatever. So we already read the whole thing. Okay, hello, suit. This must be where they dispose of old and worn-out costumes.
That's so sad.
It seems that they throw the costumes away in pieces. Okay.
So they had barrels like these just outside.
Yes. And?
Well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them?
There's an expectant gleam in her eyes that I'm about to dash. Okay, coffee. Ooh. Wait, first off, key. I wonder what this key is to.
You got me.
Reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
That's it. This must be the key for one of those trap doors.
It wasn't a trap door. You only call it one because you literally jumped into it.
Hey, but isn't that what you're supposed to do when you see one?
I'm not having this conversation with you. Okay. Coffee. Cheap styrofoam cups.
Looks like only 3 cups were used.
3. Folding chairs. By the looks of it, they were probably used by the kidnappers.
There are 3 chairs set around the table.
3 chairs, 3 cups. Why? Poster of Gatewaterland is stuck on this wall.
Intrigue!
Fun! Oh wait, intrigue, fun, prestige. Gatewaterland has it all, and it's all waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? Okay. Sign advertising the photo rally. Something I have absolutely no interest in.
Yeah, but I do, and I'm gonna get my hands on the rest of the Badger family. You'll see.
Which definitely brings a decidedly different atmosphere to a criminal investigation. Okay, mirror.
Watch out, Mr. Edgeworth!
It's a broken mirror. Probably came from the haunted house. Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it? Okay, I was in the haunted house delivering the ransom. So maybe I had something to do with breaking the mirror, maybe? I don't know. Chairs. Unused folding chairs leaning against the wall in their folded state.
Wow, whoever lined these up did it perfectly. They're not even a single hair off. I feel bad using these because it'd be like stealing the perfection away.
I suspect it's more like you wouldn't want to be the one to put them away. Okay. Go see what's down there!
Go see what's down there, please. Hey, there's a trap door in this room, too.
It's not a trap door, it's an entrance to an underground passage, Kay.
I know that.
The door leading to the outside world was locked, so Lance must have escaped his prison through here. Can I go in? Can I... Door. This door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. Ooh. That's a fucking sword? Excuse me? How the fuck did Lance miss this? Or not Lance. Lang.
Looks like a sword. Broken sword.
Strange. Why would it be broken like that? It's the sword that fucking bonked you on the bean, you dumbass! Swords don't usually break on their own.
That's true.
Alright then, let's think about it in this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for or on something. Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more on this later. It's the sword that fucking bonked your bean, you dumbass!
The doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up.
I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force.
Hey, that's odd. The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent.
How is that possible after what that officer told us?
Yeah, if the lock had been in use when the door was busted down.
Oh! Wait, so the sword was being used to keep the door shut?
The lock had been in use when the door was busted down, and the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? Oh my fucking
Oh my fucking god.
The panel that hid the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful where you step, Kay.
I only fell into that other opening once, you know.
Yeah. strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone could see that it was not in use at the time.
But the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open.
A door that was locked tight, despite it being not locked at all. It can only be because of this.
Oh, you mean?
Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. You see how the handle's completely destroyed?
So that's how the sword broke.
Beyond the store.
It's where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you.
Did you keep reminding me?
It's the room where I got to see your awesome face.
You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment either. Okay, hold on. There's a hole in this thing. I'm not the... oh, fuck.
Where is it?
Yeah, there's a hole in its hand. They're drinking coffee. The common denominator between the cups and the folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costumes is also 3.
Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers.
There's a 3rd! Oh shit! Indeed, something isn't adding up. Literally. Is it possible there is a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we've only uncovered more questions that need to be answered. It's fucking staring into my soul. Proto Badger jump scare. Oh my god. Dear God, that is terrifying. Oh my god. Ah! What is it? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct? What are you doing suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that?
This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We Badgers also make use of it in our duties. Look, why don't you get out of here first? Why don't you get out of there first and then we'll talk, okay?
I beg your pardon, miss.
Proto Badger, get! Alright, only one more to go.
Ooh! Okay guys, enjoy the Blue Badger music. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Alright.
I had to go do my laundry.
Alright. What are you getting all excited about?
Did you forget? The photo rally, duh. See, look! Now all I have to do is get a picture of the bad badger and I'm done.
Ah, yes. I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. Oh.
What? It's gone! But where did it go?
What happened? What's wrong?
The bad badger costume is missing, sir!
Oh.
Is that all?
Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it. I heard about how they were stolen.
But they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken.
What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Promo Badger, please tell me a little bit more about these costumes you use. Oh my god. Jesus. I need to talk to the demon. What did you mean by a bad badger costume is missing?
Why, just what I said, sir. We are 1 bad badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times. Okay, so because one of them is walking around in the park,
the other should be in that room. Actually, both of them should be in that room.
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally we don't use the bad badger costumes. In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day. Oh my god! Jesus! That looks ridiculous.
It's the stage show where the bad badger wreaks havoc around the park. And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir.
I'm speechless that such a show exists.
Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume. Then doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the bad badger?
Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir? All this basically means is that the kidnappers stole 4 costumes in total.
Are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers?
No, I don't think that's very likely.
Oh?
Recall the costumes for a minute.
The stolen ones, you mean?
Where proves that a 4th kidnapper does not exist. Is it because the pink badger costume is still here? Take that! If you had 4 people, and you had wanted to steal a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for the full set and steal a pink badger costume instead?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes. The question is, why? Huh. Oh, because the one in here is fucking broken. The second badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
Hmm? What do you mean?
That costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say that it's wearing some very telltale pants?
Hey, you're right! Let's get out of there and take a look!
As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume.
Well, minus the head.
There's a hole in this little guy. What happened in your hand?
Look! Its hand is hurt!
It looks more like something was ripped off of it. Oh, the gun! Yeah. Gun! I believe what we have here is an inconsistency.
Between what?
He's got a fucking gun. Apparently it's attached to the costume. Okay, that'd be weird. Weird to move around in with a gun stuck in your hand. Jesus. Look carefully. The costume is not holding something in its right hand that it should be.
Oh, the gun!
Precisely. He's a vile criminal with a gun! As the book says. Jesus. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold the gun in his right hand. However, you there! Did you remove the gun from this Bad Badger's right hand?
No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume.
As I thought, the whip itself confirms my hypothesis. The gun was forcibly removed. Mr. Proto Badger, the gun is, of course, not a functioning weapon, correct?
Absolutely not, sir. It's just a model gun. However, it can fire blanks. We need to use them for the stage show.
It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun, my dear costume friend. Oh my god.
Jesus.
I think we're about done with this room.
So what's next?
Well, we found a few answers. But there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person about. Let's go, Kay. Who do I ask? Is it Lance? It's probably Meekins. Mr. Edgeworth, sir!
Gumshoe! Yay!
You've gotta hurry, sir! Come on! What is it, detective? I found a blue badger costume down in front of the main gate, sir! What?
Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing?
Bingo! That's why you gotta come to the main gate with me right now! If we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolf Boy does, sir! Alright, let's make haste to the main gate.
Oh, yippee!
They found a costume! Holy shit! Costume time! Oh my god! Oh, my head is covering the pants. Jesus. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Just on the other side of the fountain, sir. Oh my god, he's dead! He's fucking dead! Oh my god.
Was it out here in the open all along?
No, it was discovered in the tall grass back there. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. There's a necklace in there. What the fuck? Then let's get down to it. Yeah, there's a fucking pretties. What do we have here?
What's another pendant? That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? Hey, this pretty baby's made of platinum silver, too.
Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon? Is it possible that these two... Hold it right there! Oh boy. What, Lance is in handcuffs? What the fuck is he doing? Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? Ah! Pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. How can you tell? Look here and read off what you see. Oh! Lauren's the dog! I knew it! Fucking Lauren! It's the maid. The maid was the other kidnapper. I fucking called it, dude.
Lauren. Hey, it's a name that's engraved on this.
Miss Pops' pendant. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's right there. And Lance is in handcuffs. Nice. Aha! We have you now, Miss Kidnapper!
No, you don't understand!
But Lolly, I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers.
Lance... You're kidding. Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers?
Oh! She just flat out says it? Okay.
Yes. It was me. I held Lance hostage.
So Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved. Or over. Hey guys, case closed! Get the car ready! And I mean the special one for this one. Hold it! Hold it! Again, Mr. Prosecutor? What is it this time? Supposing that Miss Pops is also the culprit in the murder case? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. We found it. Found what? That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Your country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are. What are you calling a sham? The officer's gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. So Officer Deakins has been cleared of all charges, I see. And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon?
Okay.
Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it.
Thanks for the confession.
Objection!
Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed. Look at you, so sure of yourself. We got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? Miss Lauren Pops.
Yes?
I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that has happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder.
But why? I'm a kidnapper and the killer. Isn't that enough?
Oh my god, she's gonna cut her hair! Oh no! Oh my god!
Isn't that enough?
It's fine if you're the one behind everything, but only if that is the truth. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason why you can't?
It's because of the ring pop.
I've had a change of heart. I think I enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mutt. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear about all the evil deeds you committed today. Oh boy. Okay. This is Pop's confession.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
What?
There, are you satisfied? She just confessed her crimes a second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done.
I can at least respect that much. Miss Pops, is what you said really the truth?
Yes, it is.
That is the truth. It certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there's something that seems a bit too improbable in her improbable? God! Butler, we knew that we'd get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me. That's not possible! Because she has a pendant just like Colin. And it says Lauren D, not Lauren P. Lauren is Mr. Deacon's daughter. Now what the fuck do I present to prove that?
Objection!
I'm a fucking god. Miss Pops, you really are clueless, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You never knew that your role in the kidnapping was. You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was. Nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I could show you with this piece of evidence.
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant? This pair of wings, along with this piece of evidence, shows who you really are. Is it? Yeah, his wife and sole daughter.
Take that!
Does it really have anything to do with the pendant?
What the heck? Of course not! Shit! Is it the other pendant?
Take that!
These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you?
Wait a fucking minute! It's a horse and wings! That's a Pegasus! I've got such a fucking big brain, dude.
These two pendants resemble each other, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, you're right, they're the same color, and they're even made of the same material.
These two pendants are actually one.
Huh?
Shall we give it a try?
Wow, it's totally Pegasus!
Why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's?
You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be.
No, that can't be! So the two make a set. Ha! It's just another trinket.
It's not as though this changes anything.
You lack imagination,
Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you with this evidence. Pegasus, 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 Pegasus. Ooh, excuse me, what do I have about Pegasus? I need to have something about Pegasus.
Take that!
Yeah, okay, cool. Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man. His real name was Colin Deveray, the name that is etched on the horse pendant. What? An alias? I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live. It makes sense, given what is written in Mr. Deveray's dossier. I think it's dossier. If I'm wrong, then I have a small brain, but only in this moment. But I really wanted to point out was this. This, okay. You might head for where his wife and sole daughter.
Take that!
Mr. Deveray had one daughter. And her name is Lauren Pops.
That's a lie! That person was not my father!
He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot?
Not so fast!
What's so funny, Agent Lang? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you? What are you trying to say? Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I've thought of another possibility. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. Oh boy.
I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter, but isn't it possible that they both knew that fact?
It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano.
And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping.
Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well? So this is his version of how things might have been. You don't have any proof that they didn't know of their true relationship, right?
You're saying that the two of them committed the kidnapping together?
That's right. As one really rotten family.
Is that really what happened? I better take a long, hard look at the evidence. Evidence, 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 evidence. possible that they both knew that fact. No coincidence the reunited pair became involved in the house of Romano. The two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say that my scenario is perfectly probable as well? Okay. Okay. What the fuck? My scenario is perfectly probable as well. The two of them make good. Wait. We just determined that there's 3 kidnappers, not 2. So it wouldn't just be the 2 of them, it would just be, there's a 3rd person in here somewhere. We know that there's 3 because 3 costumes are missing. Lang is trying to convince us that there was only 2.
Objection!
Oh my god, I'm so smart. This kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people alone. And what kind of proof do you have of that? Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers. 3?! 4 costumes were stolen from the Wild Wild West area's back room. We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group. I believe this 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping. Who? Who is this mastermind? I'm supposed to know this? I feel like it's me playing Ace Attorney all the time. I'm supposed to know? Okay, let's narrow this down. It's not Wendy. It's not Emma. It's definitely not Wendy, because Wendy is wearing the Pink Badger. The Pink Badger costume was not stolen. It's not Emma, because Emma was interrogated for the crime. But she helped us. She was like, hey, I'm here too. We know that one of them is Lauren. It's not Meekins, because Meekins was just cleared of being... He was cleared of all charges because his gun was found and it did not go off. Deacon is the second one. That's Lang's secretary. It's obviously not Lang. It's obviously not Kay. Oh, you motherfucker. Why? It obviously wouldn't be Gumshoe, and it obviously wouldn't be Ernest.
Take that!
Why? Lance Amano? Yes, This abduction was in fact schemed up by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers? No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman. However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said. But I know I only saw 2 people. This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them. Ah, yes, but about when they were being held, I may have my doubts about what happened then. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive? I really don't remember much anymore, honest. But if I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you? I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room blindfolded the entire time. The kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard falling rain outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone. I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could. What? Through the underground passageway, I presume? Are you okay? Sorry, I really didn't want to recall that horrible ordeal, but now you believe me, right? No, not quite yet. How could you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes? Because he's a prosecutor, and because they're all like that. What do you know, Agent Lang? A prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth. And should they be interpreted to be cruel at times, and so be it. There's a sticking point in Lance's testimony. Let's see what he offers up when I push a little. Okay, hold on. If he said he was blindfolded, how would he know that there is an underground passageway? I was shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time. The kidnapper suddenly disappeared. How would he know? Okay, hold on.
Hold it!
By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct? Yes, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape. Then you were in the same room as your kidnappers. They spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of their conversation. There's definitely 2 people, and one of them was definitely a woman. I was so scared. I could tell they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move. Wait.
Hold it!
Suppress everything. The kidnappers disappeared. The room fell into a sudden silence. I had been left behind like an unwanted mutt. What do you mean by unwanted mutt?
What a pointless question. It's not like it's going to tell you anything new, you know?
It's a poetic simile. You should learn how to use them too. They look refined on the outside. But it's no good if you're not refined on the inside as well. Oh my god. How could he make his escape if he was blindfolded?
Hold it!
How did you manage to escape? I wanted to just get out of there, but the door leading outside was locked. Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape. Remember, our escape to me is hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined. The door leading outside was locked. It was not locked. It wasn't. It was jammed by the soul.
Objection!
Buddy. You said the door leading out was locked. But was it really? Did the handcuffs just fly off of your wrists and you just caught them? Damn, that's impressive. Those might be a little too big for you, buddy. Jesus. We're talking about that room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard that it took quite a few men to get that thing open. Right? Fuck, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Sheena? I think it's 2 syllables. We're gonna do Sheena, and I'm gonna look it up later. Sheena, yeah. Oh, the first time she's talking! Holy shit! I need a voice for you. Make it dark and monotone.
Yes, that's correct.
Then take a look at this!
What is that? A sword?
It's not an especially reliable one if it's broken like that. Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword, which was used to jam the handle. Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together, you can still use them. If that's the case, then why did you not just simply remove the sword and escape? Why didn't I? I was disoriented. Yes, that's it! I didn't notice it! As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. But you did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. That is why you used the prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own. Not so fast! You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way. And what would that be? A motive! What else? You honestly think that an upright, pure boy like him would hatch up a completely pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself?
Objection!
This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive to commit this crime. Okay, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Take that!
But simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is in fact a collections bill. Oh, fucking Viola. It appears our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance?
Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man, too. Must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your old man, huh?
Alright, I give up! I abducted myself!
Lance!
It's over, Molly. In this life, we really are bound to our fates after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. I wanted us to be well off with that 1 million. But now that dream is over.
Oh, Lance!
Then, you are giving yourself up. Yes, I had planned to run away from this world with my lolly. Oliver even helped us with the plan. But then he had to go and stab us in the back. He turned on you? Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money. That's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. Oh! When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. Lolly left first in the blue badger costume. The person Officer Meekin saw was Miss Potts. But right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was careless and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then Oliver put on a bad badger costume, took the suitcase with $1 million and ran. I contacted Molly right away and warned her that he had a gun. They had no idea that they were related, so I thought that it could only end badly.
I still don't believe it! That person was not my father! Because if he was,
I just killed my own father! Lolly, then it really was you? Oh my fucking god, what's happening?
That man was not my father! I mean, because at the stadium, there was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the 1 million in it. But that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot. The other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran, scared for my life. think the big picture is finally coming into focus, don't you?
Lolly, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. If only I could have protected you.
So Miss Pops, she shot her own dad without even knowing who he really was?
What she says is true.
You saying she's lying? But why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve?
You would be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it themselves, Kay.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
What I mean is listen very carefully to her confession once more and you'll see. Okay, hold on. Hold on. That man was not my father because at the stadium... Okay, so I gotta think back to the fucking stadium projection. Bad Badger pulling the suitcase of the 1 million, but that Badger pointed his gun at me aiming to shoot me dead. That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There's a gunshot, the other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran scared for my life. Okay. Hold on. Fuck. Which costume did she say that she used? Shit, okay. Lauren was Blue Badger. Lance was Proto Badger. Deacon was Bad Badger. How did Lance get a gun? Oh, fuck! It was from the scrapped Bad Badger, which means it was a fake model gun that used the blanks.
Hold it!
You shot Mr. Deacon?
Miss Pops.
Yes, I shot him. And that, as they say, is that. Agent Lang, Miss Pops is far from done. She hasn't even finished her testimony yet. You're going to continue questioning her? What a waste of time. Okay, hold on. There was a gunshot, the other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran scared for my life. I don't know which statement to present this on. It's either this one or the previous.
Objection!
Nice. Oh, fuck. Never mind, the music's still playing. Nope. Nope. Lance. No, not Lance. Lang. Fuck off. Use the gun that I got from Lance. Is it here?
Objection!
Fuck! Are you serious? Where do I present this? Ah! I dropped my phone because my brother was texting.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think I just need to press.
Hold it!
Oh, wait. I pressed this one already. Just go backwards.
Hold it!
Were you able to clearly to see the gun?
Yes, I got a very good look at it while it was pointed at me.
Oh, Father, why would you try to shoot me?
Do you really think a father would shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth?
I don't know.
I don't want to believe it myself.
It's true, my father's left arm was raised with a gun.
Hold on.
Yes, of course.
That Badger pointed the gun in his left hand at me, aiding to shoot me dead. Your father is right-handed.
Objection!
I have here a dossier, fuck. Yeah, is it dossier? I think it is dossier. think they are silent. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm your father. According to this, your father was right-handed.
Then
The person pointing the gun at you from atop the stage was not Mr. Deacon.
Get the back!
Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course. The Bad Badger has a model gun attached to his right hand, which is why the only hand he could have held the real gun with was his left. Isn't it possible that it went down like that? Lang, were you paying attention to what Miss Pops was saying? Then again, I can't expect someone who has never set foot in court to catch it. Smugness. Out with it already! Miss Pops told us earlier. There was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with the 1 million in it. According to you, Bad Badger had the gun in his left hand, which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Pops?
yes, exactly.
Refreshing.
I'm sure it was the Bad Badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face.
If that's the case, even I can see there's a huge contradiction. Yes, Miss Pops claims to have seen the Bad Badger, yet the Bad Badger had both of his hands full. These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong. What? 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 Wait. No. Okay, what if Lance is left-handed? Right? Wait, hold on. I think both of them are correct. They are both correct. Impossible! That just leaves us with an irresolvable contradiction. Miss Pops' understatement rests on the fact that she saw his sunglasses and beard. But what if that Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants on his lower half? This proves that there was a way for the Bad Badger to freely use both of his head. The costumes, yeah, it's not one big suit. The heads separate.
Take that!
The costumes have two parts to them, a head and the body.
Oh, I get it now.
The head Miss Pops saw was probably the head of the Bad Badger. However, it is not possible. Is it not? Oh, God. Sorry, guys, my reflex. Jesus. Oh, okay. Is it not possible that the body was that of an entirely different badger? A different badger? Yes? Well, to put it more bluntly, I believe it was the lower half of this badger. The body of the Bad Badger, Miss Pops saw it was the body of the Proto-Badger.
Take that!
What the heck is it? It's the Proto-Badger. Yes, in a simple matter of process of elimination. Miss Pops was wearing the Blue Badger's costume, so we can eliminate that one. And the Pink Badger is of the wrong color, which would have been incredibly obvious. All that is left is the Proto-Badger costume. Miss Pops, who's the one who wore the Proto-Badger costume? Lance tried to kill her. And take the money for himself.
Oh, you dick. That would be Lance.
Not so fast!
Are you saying what I think you are? That Lance Amano donned the Bad Badger's head and pretended to be Mr. Deacon, on top of which he plotted to shoot Miss Pops while wearing that hideous thing?
The stage that was set up in the stadium was nothing more than that. A setup. And its purpose was to lead Miss Pops into believing she had committed murder. Standing there in front of Miss Pops and pretending to be the victim. It was all done so that she would pull the trigger. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Why exactly would I have to do all that, huh?
There is but one reason. Lance Amano, you are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon.
What? No!
That's slander. Take it back. Take it back right now. Just out of curiosity, Lance, which is your dominant hand?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I'm left-handed, but what does that have to do with anything? It depends. According to Miss Pops, her attacker held a gun in his left hand.
Not so fast!
Who is one-handed doesn't prove a thing.
Besides, you're just being absurd. It's not like the Proto-Badger is bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead. Right?
Objection!
No. Of course. Logically, if he'd been shot, he probably wouldn't be here with us. But I believe he had thought of that as well, and prepared accordingly. And this should be all the evidence you need. He took the gun.
Take that!
We found one half of a Bad Badger costume in the hideout. A broken one. It was not the same one that the victim was wearing. Plus, it was missing something. And that something is the model gun that the Bad Badger carries, which can fire blanks.
What?
Miss Pops, where's the gun you used now?
I threw it away into the sea.
That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was. Although I believe that we can safely assume that it was the model gun in question.
Not so fast!
Heard enough. All you've been spouting so far is pure conjecture. I admit that as long as the model gun is lost to us, I can't prove I'm right. However, I can say that the probability that I am right is very high. Okay, let's pretend that you're right. And the murder at the stadium was a fabrication. In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know yet. Ha! I knew you were full of it. However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame.
Please wait a second. It's simply not possible. Because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance.
She saw the victim in the state of being restrained?
What? He came back to the hideout long after the other two. By that time, Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. He had tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next door. After that, the two of us put on our costumes and made our escape.
What?
So Mr. Deacon must have escaped after the two of you left, right? We thought that it'd attract too much attention if we left together, so I left first. We planned to meet up again at the stage in the stadium. But then, as I was walking through the park, I got a call from Lance on my cell phone.
Oliver managed to escape. It looked like he was waiting until I was alone. He also stole the gun from me at that time. And then the murder happened. Mr. Deacon must have overheard their plan to meet up at the stage. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, Miss Pops saw the victim with her own eyes. Isn't that what happened to me? Miss Pops saw the victim with her own eyes, which means that the victim was still alive at that time, wouldn't you agree? Why does it sound wrong to me? There must be something amiss about this account. Let's see what happens when I examine it more in detail. But... Ma'am! That happened to me! Yeah, it was the hideout. Lance had already subdued and restrained Mr. Deacon. That was me!
was... Yeah, he had tied Mr. Deacon securely to the beam in the room next... That was me!
Hold it!
You are sure that it was Mr. Deacon that you saw?
Yes, I am certain of what I saw.
Did you go into the other room to check?
Lance said that it was best if I didn't get too close to him.
Lance, he's such a kind soul.
Then are you telling me that you did not confirm that it was Mr. Deacon for yourself?
I checked through the slit in the door that separates the two rooms. He had a bad badger's head on, so I'm absolutely sure. That just had to be Mr. Deacon.
She saw a bad badger head. It's me.
That's... Yeah, this was the head that was left me. Yeah,
Objection!
It's me. Miss Pops, the person you saw was not Mr. Deacon at all.
huh?
The person you actually saw was this, but it was me. It was me.
Huh? The person I saw was you, Mr. Edgeworth?
I always thought it was a bit odd. Why would the kidnappers abduct me even after I had handed over the ransom? It's not as though I saw the face of the kidnappers. If I were them, I would have just taken the $1 million and ran. But in the end, there was a point to it all. It was to make me look like Mr. Deacon. If that was the reason for which I was abducted, then I believe I could assume the victim was already dead at the time. Well, Lance, am I right? That's... You showed Miss Pops a person, namely me, with a bad badger's head on. And then made your costumed escape together. Or so you pretended.
Huh? What do you mean he pretended?
Exactly that. I believe Lance watched you escape, and then doubled back to the hideout. Probably to come and remove the bad badger head from my unconscious self. To create his fake prison with the prop sword, he then escaped via the passageway.
Not go fast!
Hold your tongue, boy! Don't get caught up in that tidal wave of words coming out of Mr. Prosecutor's mouth. Tidal wave? We've heard a lot come out of you, but I've yet to see a shred of evidence. The victim's betrayal and his subsequent detainment, all of that could have happened while you were out cold. That's right! You were out for quite a while, Mr. Prosecutor! Even if that were the case, Miss Pops would have still seen me tied to that beam.
I was scared of Mr. Deacon, so I didn't go into the next room. So I really have no idea if you were in there or not, Mr. Edgeworth.
See? It would seem that you can't prove a thing. Oh, who said that? Oh, hey! It's Ernest. Please wait. Mr. Amano. Oh, Miles, my boy. It looks like you're really giving it your all. And Lance, it's not good to cause trouble for others. Dad! Let's see, you are the one in charge of the investigation, correct? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry that my son has been nothing but trouble. This probably won't make up for anything, but I have some evidence for you. Oh? Do you now? Oh! Is that what I think it is? Oh my god, it's his dead body!
It's the bad badger costume the victim was wearing! And a gun!
Couldn't wait around for the police, so I went and found these myself. Oh, they're soaking wet. Oh, it was all tossed into the ocean. What the fuck? It appears that they were disposed of in the sea. Is there no one in this country who actually obeys the law? There now. Agent Lang, please calm down.
What the heck is that scrap paper?
This appears to be a letter from the chief of police. Please allow Mr. Amano complete freedom to do as he sees fit, it says.
What? The police?
What the street does he think he is?
The person who wields the highest authority in this area.
There now. There is no need to be so upset. I'm not a cop from this land, so I'm not bound by the laws of your country. Okay, whatever. No. This wasn't meant to strong-arm you or anything, it's just a request. I'm only asking you to please respect the laws of the land.
Can't really say no to that. We'll be returning to the topic at hand. It doesn't matter who found the evidence, its value remains unchanged.
Alright, now let's take a look at this new evidence. I already got the results back. And I had a special forensics research lab that I'm on good terms with conduct the tests. They are verified that the blood on this costume belonged to Oliver. As for the gun, the only fingerprints they could find were yours, Lauren. What? You would cause my son such stress and heartache. Thank goodness I was able to find the final pieces of evidence. With this, you'll have no reason left to push my poor boy around.
These are the case-making pieces of evidence.
Ha! I'll be the judge of that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, first off, what the fuck are you? What's this? It looks like there's something inside of the costume head.
Hey, they sparkle! I bet they're really valuable.
Oh, fuck, the mirror from the kidnapper's hideout.
It's bullet hole. It's kind of burnt around the edges.
Wait, those burn marks were left by the gunpowder. This is the most important fact. Oh, wait, which means that the gun was pressed right up next to him.
Why is that?
Because it is proof that the victim was shot at point-blank range. Which means that the murder happened inside the kidnapper's hideout. Could this gun be the actual murder weapon? Oh boy, okay. Well, are these not the most definitive pieces of evidence you've ever seen? Thank you, Dad. This should be enough to convince even Mr. Edgeworth over there. No. Make no mistake, there are fingerprints on that murderous gun. And they prove that it was Lolly who killed Oliver. But Oliver was also after Lolly's life. So, Mr. Edgeworth, even you must see that Lolly was only acting in self-defense. Self-defense? Self-defense? Self-defense?
Oh no, this isn't helpful at all.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, all I want to do is save Lolly. But in the end, all I can do is watch on as she takes the punishment for her crimes. That may be all you can do. However, I still have a case to solve. And a job to do. The job of unraveling your insidious lie. You ruined me! Why won't you believe me, even in the face of all this evidence? 'Cause you're an asshole. Okay. There are fingerprints on that murderous gun.
Hold it!
Let's just press everything. Those fingerprints. Are you sure they belong to Miss Pops? Oops. There's no mistake about it. Through my connections, I had the best forensics techniques money can buy or perform. I find that to be a bit peculiar. What? Are you trying to make an argument with me? Which I do. Yes! Frankly, I don't believe that Miss Pop's prints should be on that gun to begin with. And the reason why Miss Pop's prints should not be on the gun is she's in costume. She's in the... yeah.
Take that!
Costume. It's simply not possible for Miss Pops to have left any prints on the murder weapon. Because while she was at the stadium, Miss Pops was wearing a costume. Huh? There's been no mistake! We found fingerprints! Well, Miss Pops, do you remember touching the gun at all at any time?
Yes! As a matter of fact, I did hold it for a bit back in the hideout. I handed it off to Mr. Deacon when he and Lance left for the haunted house.
Retrieve the ransom money, I suppose. And there you have it. That is when Mrs. Pop's prints found their way onto the gun. Oh, now Ernest is against us. Oh boy. Do you understand now, Mr. Romano? The fingerprints do nothing to prove that Miss Pops is the murderer. You still don't have anything to prove that she isn't the killer, right? You seem very adamant about insisting that your girlfriend is a cold-blooded killer.
Oh, Lance!
What? No way! I'm incredibly worried about her! That doesn't change the fact that you don't have any evidence, right? That's where you're wrong. I have the evidence. Oh, how? The story that Miss Pops killed the victim at the stage in the stadium. The whole affair is simply not true. Because that was not the real crime scene, but a setup. This proves that the real murder was not committed at the stadium at all. The gunshot wound. Where's my gunshot? Fuck. Where's my... Oh, there it is. No, not gumshoe.
Take that!
He was shot at point blank. Let's take another good look at the costume the victim was wearing. Then I believe you will see why I insist he was not shot at the stadium. Yeah, the bullet hole. He was shot at point blank. The burn around this bullet hole was made when the victim was shot at point blank range.
Ah, so then you mean that the murder Miss Oldbag saw at the stadium really was...
Yes. She saw two people, but they were separated by a distance. The victim was indeed shot from below the stage. There shouldn't be a gunpowder burn.
Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants Prosecutor. Since you seem to know all the answers,
Why not tell us where the real crime scene is, then? Lance sent me up to look for Mr. Deacon back at the hideout. That's the case, and the murder must have happened prior to that. And the location where Lance and the victim were just before I was imprisoned. Got it. I know the real scene of the murder. The haunted house. the
Take
haunted
that!
house. I think it's not unreasonable to assume the murder took place in the haunted house. The haunted house? Yes, and I have proof that is highly likely that the victim was killed here. The glass.
Take that!
These were inside the costume the victim was wearing. They're fragments of a mirror.
mirror? And what does that have to do with anything?
Indeed, you don't exactly expect to find pieces of a mirror inside a costume.
That's actually pretty dangerous.
However, there's one place that I can think of where there is a plethora of mirror fragments. And that is the haunted house. Lance Amano, I propose that you killed Mr. Deacon with the revolver in the haunted house. This just turned into a game of Clue. After that, you stole the blue Badger mobile to move his body to the Wild Wild West area. The timing of when the blue Badger mobile was stolen confirms this as fact. Miles, my boy, say no more. I'm sorry, Mr. Amano, but I cannot do that.
Not so fast!
Be quiet! Just please do something! Stop that boy from speaking any more nonsense! Ernest Amano, correct? I meant you! Now be quiet, Gramps! How dare you! I don't need words. The only thing I require is evidence. Decisive evidence! To call these mirror bits decisive is a bit too presumptuous, Mr. Prosecutor. What? Sheena, wasn't there a mirror in the kidnapper's hideout? Yes, there was a mirror there. A mirror that's for the haunted house. You see? Isn't it possible the fragments got into the costume there? But Agent Lang, there were no fragments on the floor, so the probability is very low.
Knuckle back!
Probability? Ling Si says on Truth's Pass, the word probability does not exist. The only thing that does is definitive proof. The question, Mr. Prosecutor, is do you have definitive proof you need?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you?
No. Do I have solid evidence that proves the murder took place at the haunted house? The answer is no. See, since you don't have any, shut up! I don't have the evidence yet, but I'm certain the murder occurred around the time I turned the ransom over. At that time, the only people at the haunted house, besides myself, were Lance and Mr. Deacon. I can prove that the murder took place at the haunted house, and I can prove Lance's guilt in connection to the murder.
What now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Agent Lang, I have a special request. Yeah? I'd like to prove to you that the scene of the crime was indeed the haunted house.
Why in the world are you asking the werewolf for permission?
Because I don't really have a choice if I want to find the truth. Alright, permission granted. But you're not to touch a single thing. Got it? That won't be a problem. All that's important to me is that the truth be brought to light. It doesn't matter by who or how it's done, as long as it is. Sheena! I'm here. Put in the paperwork for the authorization immediately. Understood? I'll go get the Gatewater Group's approval. Oh. Who was that? Now. Let's hold on for a second. There's no need to obtain approval. Mr. Amano? Agent Lang, if you would please take a look at this. What is this? Sheena!
It's the deed to the haunted house.
The deed? Read it out loud.
Gatewater Land Incorporated hereby bequeaths the property known as the haunted house to Mr. Armano for the lump sum of $1 million paid in full in cash.
What? As you can see, I am now the legal owner of the haunted house.
Are you kidding? When did you...
I ran into the owner of the park earlier and we made the deal almost immediately. How quickly things move when you prepare $1 million in the blink of an eye.
Holy fuck!
That $1 million you paid. Don't tell me it was the ransom money. Oh, that's right. This disgusting suitcase belongs to you, doesn't it? I don't have any more use for it, so you may have it back now. You used the ransom money? My Lance is a good boy. He even apologized for the kidnapping of it earlier. So I do believe that I will forgive him. After all, he did return the ransom money. That's the way things are, so if you would please discuss things with me from now on.
Discuss? What is there to discuss?
Why, permission to enter the haunted house, of course. While we were busy listening to Lance's story, Mr. Amano was out there preempting us. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's not letting us in.
This dick!
Permission to search the haunted house is denied. End of discussion. Agent Lang, I want you to arrest that girl. And Miles, you should hurry on home now, my boy, before I really lose my temper. Mr. Amano definitely has the deck stacked in his favor here. What should I do? If I leave it like this, the truth will be lost forever. Oh my god. This ass. Oh my god. Okay. I was really liking Ernest, but now he's just a dick. If I can't get permission to investigate the crime scene, the truth will be lost.
Hold it, hold it, hold it!
Okay?
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you doing spacing out? Have you forgotten? There's only one thing you should do at a time like this.
And what is that?
When the people are in a bind, the hero of justice appears to save the day. Look, you just leave it to me. For I am Kay Faraday, the second of the great Yatakarasu.
I thought you were a thief, not a hero.
Yatakarasu is a noble and is always a thief of justice.
That's... Of course!
If you have enough information, I can recreate the inside of the haunted house with this. Plus, if we then factor in everyone's testimony,
You can recreate exactly what happened when I dropped off the ransom money. We may be able to figure out some new information through this. It's worth a try. Agent Lang, so you want to use your little toy? Be my guest.
okay, hang on. You're all about to witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
Detective Gumshoe, is there a copy of the haunted house's blueprint among the police's reference documents? Yes, sir! We just got it in case we needed it for the kidnapping case.
Alright, I'll input the haunted house data then.
Hell yeah. Fuck you, Ernest. What is this? Where are we? We're inside the haunted house. Even we can't inspect the real location itself. The path to the truth slumbers here. If I can successfully navigate my way using logic, I'll ultimately arrive at the truth. Now then, I believe I'm ready to investigate the crime scene.
Okay, what should I recreate first?
You haven't figured it out yet?
Maybe I have and maybe I haven't, but I'm going to make you do all the hard work.
Very well. I'd like to inspect the moment in which I was ambushed by my abductor. Two of them were definitely in this place at that time. If I can verify that, it may provide me with a new lead. I had just come out into the hallway after leaving the money inside the dining room. At that time, I saw a badger slumped over on the floor at the end of the hall.
Huh? What was a badger doing all the way down there?
I also thought it was strange. However, I thought that maybe it was simply a mannequin that was set there for atmosphere.
Do you know which badger it was?
No, it was too dark to tell. All I saw was its silhouette.
In that case, I'll just program a badger silhouette in for now. Okay, programming complete.
He's just a little guy sitting there in the corner. Then I started walking towards the exit.
That's when you were struck from behind, right?
Yes.
That's odd. The hallway is a dead end. Where did your assailant come from?
There's only one location I can think of. He was the badger.
Take that!
That doll I saw really wasn't a doll. It was in fact a costumed kidnapper.
Oh, so he used the costume as the perfect camouflage to blend in with the rest of the house.
Precisely. He waited until I had made the drop-off and was about to leave. Then, just as he saw me take a step towards the exit, he stood and launched his attack. I think he had no better hiding place than this.
Hey, not bad. I'm beginning to think I should steal this tactic for myself.
Just don't use it to do anything criminal, okay? Oh my god. Bonk! Well, Lance? What are you asking me for? As one of the kidnappers, I figured I should give you the chance to confess first. I was one of the kidnappers, but I don't know anything. I did come up to the haunted house, but I never set foot inside. I left Oliver in charge of picking up the ransom money. He didn't set foot inside. Is he telling the truth, or is this another lie? Alright, then you're claiming that it was Mr. Deacon who assaulted me. Yes, I'm sure it was him!
Okay, inputting the new info now. Mr. Deacon was the bad badger, right? Since the bad badger has a gun attached to his right hand, changes so the weapon is in its left hand.
Now to verify the facts of this recreation.
It's me! I look great.
You didn't recreate the weapon.
I can't exactly recreate something I know nothing about. So tell me, what were you hit with?
The attack came from behind, so I have no idea. But I doubt it was someone's bare hands.
Okay, then where were you hit?
I was hit on the right side of my head, just above my temple. There was a bit of blood, but it wasn't anything serious.
Ouch, sounds painful.
Why are you smirking like that when you say it? Okay.
It's just your imagination, now let's see. I wonder if there's anything in the hallway that could have been used as a weapon.
Sword! Sword!
Take that!
Sword! I have it. There was indeed one such object lying there in this hallway. A prop sword.
Are you talking about this thing here?
Yes. Although we did find it at the kidnapper's hideout. Wait. Yes! It's possible that the culprit took it with him after using it on me.
To leave no evidence behind, right?
Correct. Maybe worth a more thorough examination yet. Luminol. Oh, luminol is blood, blood. Yeah, the culprit was wearing a costume at the time, so a fingerprint analysis is useless. Let's run a luminol test. It's possible that some of my blood has found its way onto this. Agent Lang, may I ask for your cooperation in this matter? Like I have a choice. Sheena, call the lab boys. Understood? Oh my god. Yeah! Except for a dab on the left side, it would appear the blade is spotless.
So it must have been the left side of the prop sword that hit you then, right?
Sword. It looks so stupid.
In this next instance, this badger will swing his left arm, complete with weapon in hand.
Just to club me with the left side of the prop sword. I want to see the pained expression on your face. Jesus. Is it just my imagination or something not quite right? Okay, wait. I don't think I have everything yet. Okay, hold on. Mirror. Mirrors.
Well, at least we know this is the real crime scene thanks to these mirror shards.
Ooh!
Wait, these shards. There's something different about them.
Oh.
The ones we found earlier are thicker than the shards from these mirrors on the wall. And look, there's some sort of design on the back, too.
Pieces from that costume are certainly different from the other mirrors. What does this mean? Could it be that our pieces are not pieces of his mirrors? Oh shit. Yes, they have armor inside of haunted houses, yes. Okay, this is pointless. Hello, sir. I remember glancing over and seeing this figure sitting here as I left the dining room.
So I guess I got it spot on when I put it here in my recreation.
Didn't take a good look, but I'm sure there was a badger here. Can I put it together? No, I can't. Fuck. Wait, we have something new. If the left sword... Yeah, okay, if the left sword... If the song... Okay, hold on. Bleh. Can't talk. If the sword was in his left hand, it would have struck Edgeworth on his left temple area. He would have went bonk. But Edgeworth was hit in his right temple area. Eureka! Finally! I found a clear contradiction of facts about this sword. Except for the bit on the left side, this prop sword is absolutely spotless. However, if the culprit had used his left hand, the blood would be on the opposite side.
Opposite side? Huh?
The culprit held the sword in his left hand. Oh, excuse me, chat, sorry. Then the sword's right side would hit.
See, but the blood was on the left side of the sword, right? Which means that he used his right hand to hit you.
Exactly. This prop sword has a large handguard attached to the hilt. It would be impossible to hold it with two hands while wearing a costume with such big hands. Therefore, if it couldn't be the left hand or both hands, it must have been the right. Not yet, Kay. There's no sense in changing anything yet. If you change the parameters to the right hand, it only create a new contradiction. Changing the prop sword to be in the culprit's right hand would conflict with the gun.
Take that!
The bad badger already holds a gun in his right hand, so he can't hold a sword in addition.
Yeah, that's right! Then what now? If it wasn't in his left hand or his right hand?
It means the one who struck me could not have been the bad badger. Are you paying attention, Lance? He could not have been the one who struck me, which leaves only you as our primary suspect. Fine, it was me, I hit you! Appears that you lied to me yet again. See how you quickly they catch up to you, Lance.
Wait, isn't Lance left-handed?
Ah, yes. That's what makes this deception all the more interesting. He used his right hand to make it look like Mr. Deacon had been the one to strike me. For you see, firing a gun with one's non-dominant hand is difficult. That level of dexterity isn't required to swing a prop sword. Okay, please input this new data. The one who hit me from behind was Lance. Or should I say, the proto-badger.
You got it! Here I go!
That's fucking terrifying. Now we have a faithful recreation of the situation around the attack on me.
Alright! All you have to do is examine this new recreation and...
Fuck you, Lang. Not exactly so funny, Agent Lang.
that amusing little gadget sure packs a punch, right, Sheena? Yes? It was all I could do to hold my laughter and...
Hey, don't make fun of little thief, you mean old werewolf. He and Mr. Edgeworth bring out the best in each other.
You've had your little fun, but now it's my turn. I sat quietly by, listening. The crude conclusions you two keep spewing don't whet this wolf's appetite. There's no guarantee that your toy will always show the real situation at any given time. All it displays is whatever information you put in there, right?
I wouldn't put it that way.
Your suppositions are wrong. It's not your fault, so I'm gonna let you in on this. There's a trick to this haunted house. What may that be exactly? A trick beyond what your tiny imaginations can produce. Sheena! Here you are. Now that what you missed, girlie, is written right here in this pamphlet. 7 Wonders of the Haunted House. The Disappearing Bat. Oh my god, he looks dead.
What is this?
Let's say that someone around here is fond of theatrics. As you can see, they set a doll down at the end of this hallway for that purpose. Basically, the blue badger you just saw was a stupid doll. What? How can this be? Guess that throws your whole theory about it being your attacker right out the window.
But that can't be right. Maybe the culprit hid the doll somewhere. And then he laid down and pretended to be it instead.
Not so fast!
The criminal couldn't even hide himself in the hallway. How could he hide a giant doll? You get it now? Thanks to your presumptions, your logic started off weak and led you to the completely wrong conclusion. Now get off your high horse.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay, I wonder if you could please input the new information for me. You don't know when to quit, do you? I can't quit. Not until I can declare that I found the truth. Agent Lang, for the additional information, you have my thanks. There you go again. We'll see if I care.
Okay, I'm updating the recreation now. That looks really weird. Look at how it changes from the blue badger into the proto badger all of a sudden.
The slumped over badger was just a doll. Where was my attacker hiding?
That's what we're gonna find out, right? So come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Where? Maybe... Okay. Wait! Open sesame wall? Yeah. Hey, oh wait, yeah. Shards. Open sesame wall? Yeah, the thing is... The light's fucking broken.
This is where the proto badger shows up in our recreation.
So the question is, where did it come from?
There's no place to hide in our current model.
There must be inconsistency somewhere. I still have the shards. Just the shards. It's always just the shards. Oh my god! This blue badger is just a doll for use in this haunted house.
The one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right?
According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they are each other's worst enemy.
Because one's an ally of justice and the other's a vile criminal with a gun?
Perhaps they were just destined to battle each other. Much like the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
He's an ally of justice.
His belt is on reverse! It's on the wrong shoulder!
Eureka!
Hold on a second here. There's something wrong with this blue badger.
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt is on him is opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake?
It can't be. I inputted the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet.
So then why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? I'm getting somewhere. Okay, do you remember what you said earlier?
What I said earlier about what?
About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors? Oh, that would explain the reversed or mirror image.
Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one.
Then was the blue badger you saw just a reflection?
When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror, yeah!
Oh, then it would actually form an L shape, right?
Precisely. I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black. And there was a beam in the way that obscured my view of the other hallway.
But why build this place like that? Sounds pretty pointless to me.
Hey, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for a very specific purpose. One I can point out to you. Yeah, the disappearing badger. Seeing is believing.
Take that!
As is written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction is the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? But you said you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
That was true. At the time, however, doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash. By moving the badger? Yeah. All they would have to do is move the blue badger.
But you think someone could really do that?
It's a rather expensive prop, so perhaps it isn't possible.
Isn't that kinda...
Oh, fuck. Wait. Yeah, to remove a reflected image, simply move them. That makes more sense. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. Then beyond where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created.
So when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror.
And when they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. This explains why the other side of these fragments have a design to them.
And if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway,
Then the mirror is closed. Then, when the mirror is closed, it would blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
huh? How so?
Think about it, Kay. There was a place that was outside my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding, in mystery mirror.
Take that!
There was a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond, and it was here. If my assailant hid on the other side of a movable mirror,
We wouldn't be able to see him.
he didn't even need to do anything to the Blue Badger doll.
Exactly.
Wait. I didn't even see that as the right character. Whoopsies. Exactly. All he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Wait. Hold on. I just thought of something.
Yes?
Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality?
Since we have a few shards of it, we could probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? Since we found these inside the victim's costume, that would mean that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, that sound.
Leave the money and go now. Oh!
That sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like you to input some new information.
Ah, don't scare me like that.
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
Sure. What do you need? So what do you need anyway?
If you could first recreate this hallway just before I enter the dining room.
You got it.
There we go, yeah! Now this, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although at the time, I thought it was but a single straight hallway, and then I went inside. It was around then that I heard the sound of a mirror shattering. You heard
What? Then,
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
okay, so then when you stepped outside into the hallway again,
The mirror wall should no longer exist. Okay, please recreate that.
got it. Like, with the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in his proto-badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
That's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway.
I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything.
No, we have not. No, not yet. An even larger contradiction has now reared its head.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. What I saw in the recreation. Yeah, where's the guy? Where's the corpse? Where? Yeah,
Take that!
where's the dead body? Okay, take a good look at the end of the hall.
Well, there's no blue badger there.
Exactly. The blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point on this long chain of logic. The last remaining contradiction. Oh boy.
So let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, you saw a badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery badger. The dead boy! It was the corpse. I can't... Oh, I can't present it. That's okay. Dead body. Right. Right. Yeah.
Take that!
Right. Yeah. The badger I saw was, in actuality, the dead victim's body. What? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is final, decisive. The entirety of my complete logic
is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off. And you can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Deacon. Wait. It was the real time of death, and how the fuck did he get a gunshot? He should have heard a gunshot, shouldn't he? This makes no sense. Maybe it was due to their fighting. Perhaps it was the life-shattering bullet. No matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken. Not so fast! Ha! You were in the house at the time, right? You're telling me that you missed the sound of a gunshot? Thank you, Lang. The only point of this case where I'll agree with you. How the fuck did you miss the gunshot?
Objection!
There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time. All for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Ah! Okay, I guess we're just gonna assume that. Whatever, okay. Now then, I'd like you to recall something for me. Who was it that was with the victim at the haunted house? Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim of his gun and use it on him? It was you, Lance Amano. I want to break free! Oh, just you big crybaby, fucking dick. I'm sorry! Holy shit. It's not like I had a choice! Oliver turned on me all of a sudden! He snapped and turned violent after I hung up with you! He shoved me to the ground and straddled me! I fought back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him! The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror! If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, I would have been the one you found! He's a hardened criminal! He escaped from jail! See? That's justified self-defense! My boy was only trying to protect himself! That remains to be seen, and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. As if you were the one in charge around here! Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. Wait! I had nothing to do with the murder! The only person you should be arresting is Lance! Oh my god! He just falls! Oh my god. I hate this guy now. I liked him at the beginning of this case, and now he's just a dick. Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence that you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are. Willing to risk it all. By the way, you know why I'm really here? How could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question? You ruined me. I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know? To see me? What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano. About a case from 10 years ago. A case from 10 years ago? What's the name you use here for that case? Sheena! It's known as the KG-8 incident. The KG-8 incident? Oh, fuck. That's the one where his dad died, isn't it? Yeah! That's the one with Von Karma. Right? Yeah! Oh, so you remember it. Good. Then you'll recall that the trigger in that case was the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an international smuggling ring. There's that word again. At the time, the person that was arrested as the ringleader was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Deveray. Oh, never mind, it wasn't his case. Okay. No, it's the DL6 incident. That's what it is. Okay.
Father!
Even though you pushed the crime onto your then secretary, Mr. Deveray, I always suspected that you were involved with the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Deveray was arrested in place of you, which is why when he broke out, you hid him from the police.
right. You hit him in exchange for his silence on your little dirty secret.
No. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
Pretend to be ignorant all you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice long chat.
Oh boy. Oh. Who? What the?
Who the heck was that?
You! And he's alive! Wait, okay, I'm so confused on this timeline. The first two cases happened before... Okay, case 2 happened first, then this one... Then case 1 happened later. This fucking guy. I'll take him down to the precinct if you don't mind. Who the heck are you? I'm Jacques Portsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Oh, Jacques, thank goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around. This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws off my suspect. Sorry, but I can't comply. I got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So you can please cooperate with me here. You know, that'd be great. Now how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors. The whole lot of you. Guys, arrest the 2 suspects. Sir! Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me? Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal.
Hey, is that any way to thank someone? And what the heck is that supposed to mean?
You're so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had legitimate reason to arrest him. So how does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? The hand that feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. It's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Armano and the smuggling ring, right? No, I would never do such a thing. What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. In your prosecutor's office, there's definitely someone working with the ring. Ah, so Agent Lang suspected my relation to Mr. Armano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor was Manfred von Karma, right? Ooh. There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence with that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors, too, are you? Courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Well, don't worry, it's not only you. The whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years? Every defendant must be found guilty? Fueled by that kind of thinking? Is it any wonder that courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? It seems that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors, the courts. Why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. Hell yeah, that's badass. So don't you forget it. Bye. Please wait. Oh! Agent Sheena. Why does Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so? Lang is the head of the long-honored House of Lang in Shangfa. He heads all police-related divisions in that country. Where of Lang blood. Where? What do you mean by that? Aren't they still? Oh, were. Okay. They were revered. That was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts. How can that be? The prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence of one of the Lang detectives found. That evidence's purity was tarnished and cost the Lang family its honor and trust. But not all prosecutors are like that. Even so, Lang will never respect the court again. Or any prosecutor. So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts. And is unwilling to forgive prosecutor because a prosecutor back in his home country tampered with evidence that basically just tarnished the Lang family. Okay. Backstory, holy shit. Man, what a piece of work that a guy is. Yeah, speak for yourself, you dick. Come on, Jim, we better catch up. Yeah. We still gotta deliver that thing to the old man, after all. Deliver the thing to the old man? Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed out ourselves. Yeah, you going home, Mr. Edgeworth? No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. It's alright with you, can you drop me off at my office? No problem, sir!
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
Thank you very much.
Oh, it's okay. No need to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by Lance. Oh, cruel fates! What's a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves? And I think I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. There she is again, talking to herself.
Wow! Miss Pops, what if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping?
Oh, I have no idea.
Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the staged self-abduction.
Then why did he die?
I believe it was because of your presence, Miss Potts.
Me?
Lance realized that the two of you were related, which is why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Deverway into cooperating. Oh my god, that's depressing as fuck. Jesus.
Father!
As a felon, he could not tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do, but that was the shape of his overflowing love for you. Go on, speak your mind.
That is... Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Although there's no need to thank me.
No, Lauren, stop. I mean, this man's so much older than...
Oh my god! That's gross.
Jesus. Looks like you've completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth.
Way to go, sir!
The technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
What are you going on?
Wow, your deducing sales skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts.
That's Mr. Edgeworth for ya!
Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. If you haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm just gonna have to say it. This isn't the first time we've met, you know.
What do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, how do you know this girl?
Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy.
Gummy? Oh?
Here, maybe this'll jog your memories. I promised I'd return this to you one day, remember?
That single piece of cloth took me back far into my past. That fateful day 7 years ago, when I first met the then-child Kay and Detective Gumshoe. What? Backstory! Oh my god! Okay. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, chat. We're gonna start things off like we always do. We're gonna watch the intro cutscene until we get control of the game, of the next case, and then we're gonna call it. Oh my god, that case was a wild ride. What the fuck? Okay. Yes, I want to save. Okay.
Holy shit. Oh, and Gumshoe's on the front. Yes! Okay. Okay. Alright, intro cutscene, and then we're calling it. Yes. Watch the intro cutscene again for next stream. Turnabout reminiscence. Kay Faraday. The young lady who calls herself the second Yatagarasu. A piece of cloth that she conjured up has taken me back to many years ago. 7 years earlier. Oh boy. He's here! He's in the game! Who the fuck are these badasses? Yeah, that's right. I did it! I killed the guy! Gumshoe? But it was the great thief Yatagarasu that told me to do it! I asked the defendant just what exactly are you trying to say? Don't you get it? I know the true identity of the Yatagarasu! Uh-oh. The Yatagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench! Are you saying that I am the Yatagarasu? Don't you dare deny it! You told me to kill him when you snuck into the embassy! Oh shit. Are you claiming that Mr. Faraday is the Yatagarasu? That's exactly what Mr. Rel, I think we've heard just about enough out of you. Your Honor, please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. You've gotta believe me! Oh my god. In accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be in recess until the new prosecutor is ready. Interesting. So Kay's dad is a prosecutor. Do I replace the prosecutor? Oh my god, because that's my old outfit. It's me! It's younger Edgeworth. I get to be in the court. Oh my god, he's such a baby. Look at that little man. This was back when he was an arrogant little asshole. Okay, let me get some music, please. Please. Can I get some music? Oh! But karma! Okay, you know what? Screw the music. I'm leaving it here. Fucking fun karma. Okay. I guess we'll figure out what happens next time. Next Tuesday. Holy shit. Fucking fun karma. Okay. Oh, there's nobody I can raid. Fuck. Why? Okay. Chat, you guys can just go scatter. Go scatter. We'll take care of this case next time. It'll be okay. Oh my god. Sorry, I saw Von Karma's face and I was like, oh my god. Okay. We get to do his squeaky man voice that I gave him in Ace Attorney Trilogy. Okay. Chat, we're gonna leave it off here for today. The next time we'll play Ace Attorney Investigations Collection will be next Tuesday. And the next stream is planned for Thursday. We will do some more No Straight Roads. Yes. Or, well, it's either No Straight Roads or, actually, I will look. Is it No Straight Roads or is it Echoes of Wisdom? I think it's No Straight Roads. Whoops. Come on. Because we haven't played both in a while. Yeah, okay, it's No Straight Roads. We will do the next boss fight of No Straight Roads on Thursday. Alright. Chat. I am hopping off for the day. Thank you so much for chilling, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Remember to drink some water. Remember to eat some snacks. Remember that you are a loved and valued person. I'm hopping off for the day. You guys can go scatter. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.